What's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Once You're Here, episode number 15, season number 6, called Suddenly Everything Has Changed. Hopefully it's a great episode. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this series. If you have, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, Patreon for the full reaction, uncut episodes. If you want them, if you don't, totally cool. Episodes will be here on YouTube whenever they show up. So, previous episode, we had a hospital situation with Lucas, where he essentially was in a coma. He wakes up. Nathan and Haley had a situation where Nathan told Haley the truth about why he started dating her. Then he makes it up to her by being there for Lucas, but she couldn't go because she felt bad. Keith paid the medical bills. Karen thanked Dan for saving Lucas's life, essentially. Brooke still doesn't know
the truth.
Now Lucas is up, so we're about to find out what happens. So we're gonna hop in here. Have a good time. At least Nathan accepts it all.
Right.
Like, he's not mad about it. You know, like some people on these shows, they get a divorce and then they get all hurt and they're upset. Because oh damn, she went all out.
I love Brooke, man. She's beast.
Yeah, she is beast. I think it works better with somebody like Brooke.
They balance each other out.
Yeah, like she's kind of like a bit crazy. He's kind of like too solo by himself.
Sure.
And
I'm just gonna need some time to figure some stuff out.
Whatever you need, I'm here for you. Are you breaking up with me?
I just think it's the best.
but at least he broke up with her, right? Instead of doing it behind her back.
Yeah, but then if he gets with Peyton, it's gonna look so
that's
bad.
gonna be bad. Yeah, but I'm saying at least he's doing the right thing. Why she look like she's crying?
Well, he's out of jail. Jail. He's out of the hospital.
Wake up.
What?
We're supposed to like them?
I don't know. I'm not liking it.
I don't like them at all right
It's
now.
so
This is
quick.
so messed up. It's
This
supposed to be
dude,
on their side.
This makes to me Peyton look like a really bad friend.
Peyton?
I'm ignoring her, dude. You're like,
Right. This is looking so bad.
Really? Oh, no, my phone's been whacked out. Do this, and I said it wasn't worth it, but it is.
oh
Lucas
man.
broke up with me.
And then Haley's just here now, and this whole
I
situation.
was looking forward to getting a chance to show him how much he means to me.
You just,
Haley, no. Don't do this.
Do everything that you've been doing without the sex part.
Don't get yourself involved.
It's the first time.
Well, I'll see you later, Lucas.
Just walk away. No.
Yeah, I'll
Keep-
just walk
keep-
away.
Keep the smile. Leave.
I mean, Lucas, to be fair, even asked her. He was like, Dan messed up a bunch of times.
Yeah. But for him to cut out the only father figure he's ever had, that's messed up.
Right.
There's the stuff left.
'Cause Lucas knows he wasn't drunk. And he was under the limit, like 0.7.
Right, he was
So
barely under, I
he
think.
couldn't go to jail.
hell?
So, oh, she changed the locks.
Fine. Come on, Nathan, I'll buy you breakfast.
What?
Nathan.
Hey, do you mind? I need to talk to my
Oh,
son.
no.
No, I wouldn't. I would never.
100% doing
But you know, it's
that.
sad to
Leave
see,
us
but the
alone.
lady is losing her mind. Stop.
He might not do the emancipation thing because, like you said, what's he gonna live?
Right.
And who's he gonna work
I'm
for?
sure Karen would take him in, though.
I really appreciate
Would
that,
she?
bro.
I mean, knowing what
Please
they're
call
going
me
through.
Karen.
She knows they're going
He
through a
would.
divorce.
Don't worry about
He
it.
will take.
Lucas was a good
It's his
worker.
nephew.
Or Whitey.
Or Whitey. But I don't think Karen. You're turning Brooke's thing into your comic thing that you're turning in this week?
Let's hope Brooke does not read that.
Let's not do that. Brooke will find out when they kiss on that.
Oh, you think they're gonna do that
But
on her like
they won't
webcam
even,
thingy?
Yeah, they won't even. They forget it's on or something, and that'll be a.
That would be
that's my
crazy.
guess. And she'll see
Lucas
it.
told you we broke up.
A little late for that, Mom.
And I know I wasn't always there for you.
What if she tells Nathan what she
I
did?
guess it was easier to avoid going
don't even know
head
what
to
it
head
could
with
be.
If
your
it comes out in
father,
court, it's
and
better
I'm
to hear it
sorry
from
you
his
had to pay
mom.
the price for that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cheating,
Tell me where
right?
you're at.
Only thing I think of.
I'm tired
I
of all
think
the
that's the
lying
only
and
thing.
fighting. Feeling like I'm caught in the middle of it all.
That'll end. As soon as the divorce is final, I just...
I mean, for me, it's like obvious who I'm staying with. Like,
Right. Oh,
it ain't
absolutely.
even
Dan was an
close.
ass to Nathan.
I'm not staying with Dan. When you watch.
Oh my, Lucas.
He has the back door, remember? He has the door in his
Yeah, but still, come on.
Okay, wait. I think. Oh, here, do then.
I think I should go check on Lucas.
Will you let me?
Yeah.
Son of a gun, dude.
Told you. Had a feeling.
Lucas?
Oh
They're
my.
not. I was wrong on that part. I thought maybe he would have seen that on the camera.
If I'm Brooke, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. Oh, so you took him here? Interesting.
Why were y'all hanging out?
Right. You're supposed to be laying down.
Almost out.
Just a couple minutes. Luke, what are we gonna...
Come stay with me, Nate. I'll back off, let this divorce go through as quickly as possible. You'd be better off with me. You'd be doing your mother a favor.
That's why I thought he's in it.
Dad, look, I just want to know what you're talking about.
Karen knows.
Now,
Yeah.
tell me why you and Peyton were really together.
I told you.
Lucas, you're lying to me. And you wouldn't...
I wasn't drunk. Why are you pushing somebody out of your life who really and truly cares about you?
Hey, same could be said to you,
Where are
bro.
you?
Yeah, buddy was.
I was gonna say I didn't like how he flipped the roles there.
Aaron.
Come here, I want to show you something.
Like a little. I think she put. Oh wow. Cool.
Oh, that's dope. That is cool.
This was Lucas's. And I can't throw anything away. Thank you. And get to work.
I mean, I put her in the back more.
I'd be like, just let me stay on the register just in case.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
And that he'd use it against you in court. Maybe you can tell me he's bluffing.
Doesn't seem like it. I think she
made
cheated.
some mistakes in the past.
Kind of mistakes.
The kind that should stay in the past.
Well, he didn't blackmail him. Kinda.
He kinda though. He
did.
He
But
fed
at the
into
same time,
that.
it was more Nathan making the decision. You know,
Right.
like, just to stop that from whatever.
He like started the.
He started to give like the.
Right.
This is what I might do. Nathan was like, "Yo, I'm just gonna do it so that he."
I give it to Dan though. He's really good at doing
gonna lose
that.
the shot.
Hayden. I'm sorry.
Yes. We'll come back to this in 6 months. See. That's what I would say. Like, we'll come back to it
It's better
later
this way, right?
Yeah.
because that way it doesn't. Because right now, if they get together, it just looks like Lucas.
Yeah, it looks very bad.
It looks like Lucas was left her for her.
Living it with you.
Are you gonna propose?
Hell not.
I don't know why. I wasn't sure what he was
I
going
hope
with that.
that'd be way worse. I mean, I hope not. I think he's just trying to be nice.
Are you serious about doing something for me?
Well, it depends. What is it?
Want Dan to do the right thing.
And it was the right thing.
Give him the money for the.
Oh, help Keith out? I mean, that's only right.
No, I don't really care if I see either one of you again.
Damn, man. Brooke has no friends. Well, I don't know. Maybe she had other friends. There's no sound, so Lucas has no idea what that conversation
Oh,
is
yeah. But he,
about. All right, so this was like this episode was kind of like where things are going to go with the rest of the season.
yeah, it was a good
Dan
episode.
and Nathan are going to be here. The secrets of Deb will stay there. Keith and Karen will, I don't know what's happening there. Shop. I don't know what they're going to do now, because now that Brooke knows and Don Brooke is mad and she's not your friend anyway. Get together do you get together now? I mean, I wouldn't.
I hope not,
Uh,
but it will not surprise me. Honestly, after seeing this episode, it kind of made me realize I kind of dislike Lucas a lot more than, like, in the situation. I think I dislike what I'm seeing from Lucas more than Peyton, because if you think about it, Lucas is the one who got in between their friendship. The only thing about Peyton is I'm just very disappointed that she wasn't able to just talk to Brooke, tell her the truth. And I get it, it's your friend, you don't want to hurt her, but look what just happened, you know? You hurt her even worse, in my opinion.
what also sucks is that Brooke kept asking her for,
Right.
like, you and Lucas.
Right.
Lucas,
And
pick
I'm sure
one.
the people in the comments are going to be like, oh, it's girl code.
Yeah.
But like you said, Brooke asked first. Peyton was like, okay. to me it was fair game. Brooke acts she did the right thing.
Yeah.
I think Lucas did everything so terrible, man. Like I totally put blame on him for how this all turned out for Peyton and Brooke. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean,
And good call too by the with the webcam. I totally
just
did
made
not know that
sense.
was gonna happen. I didn't think.
I mean, it wasn't exactly what I said. I thought what was gonna happen is that they were gonna be kissing and she was
Mhm.
gonna see. But they didn't even do it the way I would have done it. I would have done it where we would have known she saw it. We didn't know she saw it until the end.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, pretty much is what I thought. I was like, she'll find out that way, not the exact way I thought it was gonna go down.
Right.
But
I'm happy she said it too, because at first I'm like, yo, what the hell? How the hell did she
find
know?
out? Yeah, she found out.
I was like, what?
But yeah, the episode was rock solid to me. Nathan, I don't know. Nathan's look
That
at
move surprised me. I'm not gonna lie. I did not think that Dan was gonna be able to get, you know.
well, I just figured the blackmailing thing would
Mhm.
make sense. Now there was a look here. I don't know if you heard when I said I was like, what if Nathan kills his dad?
Oh,
I said that in that moment, but like it's not gonna happen.
I was gonna say
But,
that would be a dark turn.
Yeah, like just murders him.
Right.
But I'm trying to think of like what's the story gonna be going forward for them, right? Because the secret of Deb is gonna come out.
Oh, it definitely will.
When we don't know, it will come out.
Mm-hmm.
Will Dan continue to be a jackass to Nathan? I would hope that Dan's gonna be nice to Nathan because he doesn't want Nathan to go back with his mom. So he's gonna try to treat Nathan better.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. If I'm Nathan, I still wouldn't like that though, because it's like, damn.
Yeah, but like I just feel like that's what he's gonna like. Maybe
Mhm.
Nathan won't know that's why he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But we got that. Keith losing the business made sense. He
I
literally wiped out his entire savings,
Right.
so he has no way to pay the like business or whatever. He's not making enough money. That makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. Karen and him seem to be done for a while at least.
Yeah.
She can't forgive him, even though Lucas said he wasn't drunk. He said he wasn't drunk,
Mhm.
and then the doctor said he wasn't drunk either. He was close, but he wasn't drunk.
Right.
But that's not enough for Karen, which is why I said if he would have just crashed, would that change anything?
Right. I don't think it would have though. I think you had the
Even if he wasn't.
Yeah, no, I
drinking?
think she still would have probably been upset.
Like,
Maybe
you
not
should- you
as
should have been-
upset.
You should have been careful or whatever.
Right, something like that. I think she totally would have probably. I mean, that's a tough topic to be honest. You know, her son got in a car crash,
Yeah.
so
We didn't really focus on anything with Haley, really. Haley stuff seemed to focus a lot on Nathan.
yes,
There wasn't anything. I mean, Haley did try like almost kind of come in the middle of the situation where she was trying to give a reason why Lucas broke up with her.
Mhm.
With Brooke, I mean.
Right, right.
At the mall.
at the mall. I
Peyton-
was kind of hoping Haley didn't say nothing. I'm like, Haley, just don't get in the middle.
Peyton was ignoring her phone call.
And that's what I meant too. When I was disappointed in Peyton. Like, your friend is hurting. You know, you got to be there for her, even though I know what you did was wrong.
Yeah.
Just be truthful. Talk to her. You know, and I was just like so disappointed at her for that reason.
And I'm gonna be real. I kind of don't like Lucas.
Yeah, I'm starting to switch. I used to not like
No,
Nathan.
but like if I were to rank all the characters right now,
Mm-hmm.
I think Lucas is my least favorite character. Like of all the characters, and I'm talking about like interesting, not characters that are like characters that to me are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I think every character is more interesting than Lucas.
I can see that.
Like who do you like? Who do you like more than Lucas?
I'm starting to really grow on Nathan. I think we're
I think
seeing.
Nathan has a really cool character.
Yeah,
His
agreed.
stuff, he was an ass, but he's growing. He's doing a
Mhm.
lot of layers. I think Haley's a better character than because maybe I guess Haley doesn't have that much yet to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Brooke's a better character. I think Dan is. I don't like Dan.
I don't either, but I was just
I
gonna
think
say
he's a
Dan
good
is
character.
awesome
He's a good
character-wise.
character.
Right.
I think Deb's backstory of the past is a good character. Now Keith's situation with his shop is a
Mhm.
better character. I think Lucas is the most boring character.
Most basic.
Yeah, but
Right.
There's his thing. His story is the one that I don't care about. I don't
agree.
care about him and Peyton.
I agree.
Like I just don't. I don't know.
And one thing too, that the show did was Lucas was hurt and
Mm-hmm.
he questioned about basketball. I actually don't care whether he played basketball or not.
I did at the beginning, but
I did in the beginning also.
But they just, I don't know. They don't.
If they would have gave us the moment when Nathan was hurt and we kind of could see what Lucas could do, then I would probably be like, damn,
they
that
could have
sucks.
built. They could have. I guess I could see that because we know Nathan loves basketball,
Right.
but the
And,
show,
and for Lucas, we hear that he loves
but
basketball.
we don't see
we don't
loves
see
that.
it.
Yeah, we barely see it. We saw at the beginning of the show when he was playing on the court, but like even his friends are like, "Oh, been a while. He doesn't play on the court no more
Right.
anymore." So I don't know. I just think Lucas is really boring right now, and it could just be the story that they're giving him. And I thought Peyton had a cool story with the whole stuff with the dad, but now it's like they seem that they're gonna focus on the Lucas thing, and I don't care about that. I'm actually curious about where Brooke's gonna go. How angry will Brooke be? If we'll meet some of Brooke's friends, will Brooke become back to being kind of a stuck-up girl? Like she wasn't
That's
stuck
kinda,
up. She wasn't stuck up. She was more like a party girl.
Right,
Will she
right.
go back to that party girl ways? I don't know.
I could see it. I mean,
Well,
she had trouble trusting people. Peyton
'cause-
was like the one person.
Yeah, and now she's gone, and Haley and Brooke aren't really friends.
Not really.
They know each other, but
Which is why I didn't want Haley to get in the middle of it, because I'm like, she's gonna just give. This is more reason for her to be like, screw you, Haley. You know, I didn't want to see that.
so I'm curious about what they're gonna do there. But yeah, they need to do something for Lucas. I don't care about Lucas' story, and maybe some of you guys do, but I just don't.
No, I agree. I totally.
This
do.
episode just made me. In this episode, I think this episode fully made me not like both characters. I was like, okay, Lucas is he's boring to me, and he's also kind of a dick now.
Right.
Or like, well, his choices with Brooke were a dick, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we think about it, he was totally cool with dating. If you watch this whole episode, he was the one. Oh, let's just let's be together. And Peyton's the one saying, no, we have to Brooke. No, she's the one that keeps pushing it away.
Right.
But he keeps pushing forward.
Right.
So he doesn't care about Brooke at all.
Yeah, which is why I was just disappointed in like what she was doing in this episode, as far as not like really speaking to her friend and telling her like what's going on.
But then at the end, she told Lucas, let's just be friends. I can't do this to Brooke. Showing layers.
Right.
And then Lucas is all like, well, let's just be together. I'm like, oh, you're an ass.
Yeah, I don't like that either, because
just
you
makes him
just broke
seem-
up with Brooke.
And you literally know she's like hurt. Like she left crying. And you don't care. And then it also focuses on he's kind of like, I don't know, he's becoming whiny. Like he gives me whiny vibes. Like, and I get it, he's hurt, so I'm gonna give him a pass. He's hurt. He should be whatever. But he just kind of gives me those whiny vibes. I like this guy's story too.
I do too. That was cool, but from Karen. Hell yeah.
Fuck's his name?
Jake.
Scott. Jake. Yeah.
Yep, Jake.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like his story. I like Karen's whole thing because she was working here when everything. I like that.
Did you catch? Did you notice when Brooke and that scene right there between these two women, when she was telling Brooke how she was debating whether to come back?
Yeah, I thought Lucas was gonna get hurt here, like feelings. He was like, because she thought she debated about coming back.
Right.
I would actually love to like get more about that. Remember, she had Lucas when she was 19.
Yeah, very young. I think senior in high school.
Yeah, so maybe 18, 19 years old, right? And then so she couldn't really go to college, or she wants to be a cook. She couldn't do that either.
Right.
So yeah, I would love to dive into that. Actually, now that I think about it, you know what? Actually, the show probably will do.
What's that?
With the Keith situation? I think Dan will help Keith.
And why is that?
Because he'll own him.
Ooh, that's a good. I didn't think about that.
I just started thinking about it. I'm like, wait, because I was gonna.
But how would Dan pitch this to Keith? Because I don't see Keith being
I'm
the
your
type
boss. It's your shop. You get
But
to work here.
if Keith sells it to Dan, does that mean he's technically still able to work there, or you know what I mean? Like,
I think that would be the deal.
Okay.
Like, you can work here, but I own your shop.
it totally makes sense. He
It's a
needs a
Dan.
job.
It's a Dan move, though.
Right.
Like, I own you now. Kind of, it's a move for Dan. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like the episode. I need something from Lucas right now. He's just kind of. He's my least favorite character, I think.
I think you're right. Like I
I
said,
don't know.
Nathan grew on me a
Do you
lot.
do you like Deb's character more than maybe for you? Do you like Deb more than Lucas?
Deb at this moment's a bit of a mystery for me.
So you still like Lucas more than her a little bit.
I mean, they're kind of like
Same.
I just haven't seen too much of Deb, honestly, to really put her above Lucas or Peyton at this moment.
Like right
but
now,
I'm very curious on wanting to know what she has done to them, though, as far as like to Dan and things like that.
Like right now, what's Lucas's story?
everything just seems about Peyton,
Peyton, right?
And I don't like that because
Yeah.
poor Brooke.
It's literally, when I was watching the OC, it's my problem that I had with Ryan and Marissa, for those of you that watch that, where it's when it's all focused on, I just want to be with this girl, but there's no other layers to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at the beginning, it was he liked Brooke, or Peyton,
Yep.
but he had the whole Dan thing.
Right.
And the whole basketball thing, and the whole Nathan thing.
Right.
But we haven't seen any of that.
It kind of like drifted away from
Yeah,
that.
it's like back burner as hell now.
Right.
Nothing with Nathan, barely anything with Nathan now, barely anything about Dan.
Right.
And then barely anything about basketball. Now
Right.
it's just Peyton.
Yeah, and the thing about Dan too is like I was kind of surprised Lucas did not want to at least go over
I thought
there.
that he was going to go over there
I
and
did too.
have a moment of thank you or whatever.
Right. Even
I
not
still
even
hate you, but I thank you.
right. Not even be there for like a super long conversation. Just say thanks and out.
I thought that was going to be it too.
Right.
But like it was like the episode was like, nope, this episode, Lucas, focus on Peyton. And then, but like everything else about
And to really quick, not to really like cut you off or anything. Also, the Haley situation. Haley and Lucas got into a huge fight last episode.
and they just kind of let it, like, they hugged it out, but then they didn't even talk about it.
Right, they didn't talk.
There was a
about it.
moment early where Haley, you could tell Haley was just like, when Lucas was like, "Oh, how do you feel about that?" He was like, "Oh, I have no." She's kind of backing off now because
Right.
I think because she feels better for the
About
accident.
the accident, right?
So she's just kind of backing off now, which is cool, but
It's realistic.
it's cool from her,
Right?
Because like you get her thing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Haley, there's even some small stuff for Haley. Haley's changing. In this episode, she changed the way she looks.
Yes, the clothing. I did check
To
that out.
be more in line with, like, I think a girl that Nathan is into.
Right, kind of like how Peyton is, because she kind of looked like Peyton
Yeah,
a little bit, like
almost a
the
little bit.
style, like a bit.
So it makes me be like, okay, that's a character thing for her, where she's like, okay, she's doing something little. She's doing little changes. We had a couple episodes ago the whole school thing.
Yes.
The cutting school, the
Right.
grades, right? And now the clothing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that that's a character stuff for her. That's little things. But for me, it's like Lucas's character is now I just want to be with Peyton, which is
Right.
just kind of like, okay, but I don't care about that.
Yeah, me
so
neither.
they need to give me, they need to focus him on rehab. Like,
Right.
that's what they need to do. They need to make that be his story now. Him getting back on the basketball court, show us how much he wants it, how much he loves basketball. Because that used to be a focus.
Right.
He wanted basketball. That's why he joined the team.
Yeah, to prove to his
Dan
dad and Nathan,
that
everybody.
he was good. And
right.
That's just back burner as
Right.
hell.
And that's why I said, like, when they're talking about, oh, you might not be able to play, it's like,
But
I kind of don't care.
versus Nathan, I'm like, oh damn, Nathan,
Right.
Nathan loves this. Like, I want them to focus on that. So that's my opinion, though. Like, for you still got a couple characters that you would like, or like below, or that you like Lucas above. But for me, it's like I need something more than I just like Peyton.
Right.
Like, can't be your full story.
Right.
Like, it has to be something else. So,
I'm very curious though on the next episode, like what's Brooke and Peyton's, like, how are they gonna be with each other? You know what I mean? Like,
I think Brooke's gonna turn to Mean Girl style.
okay,
Like Regina George style.
do you see Peyton talking to Lucas and
Yeah, I see.
maybe not in like a flirty way or getting
Oh
together
no,
way,
yeah, I
but
don't
just
know. I see Brooke getting all the girls from the cheerleading team to turn on Peyton,
ooh,
and then kind of bully Peyton a little bit. I literally see her turning into Regina George from Mean Girls, who
Interesting.
is like the main.
yeah. No, that's very Rachel McAdams' character.
Yeah, I kind of see her being that now.
Mhm.
I hope not, but I could see her being that because she's angry now.
Mm-hmm.
Like she said, I'm not angry that it happened. I'm angry that you guys lied about it.
Right.
I could see her being that. I could see her kind of doing that. Maybe not though. Maybe I'm reading her character wrong. Maybe she won't. But she said the line, I couldn't care if I see either one of you guys again.
Right. So it's probably going to be some growing pains for those two.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that'll be the route that they go.
Right.
Maybe. And then maybe Lucas will be like, "Oh, it was my fault," or whatever. And then I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's Lucas' fault, 100%.
Yeah, it's 100%. Lucas takes like 80% of it. And
I
then,
take it, yes.
And then Peyton gets like 20% because I guess girl code or whatever, but it's different. Like kind of, I don't know. So I don't know. That's the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get out of here, and we'll talk to you guys later.